The woman's eyes darted in the dim room. The killer's gender was unclear. They often spoke in a higher-pitched voice. The killer was called the artist because of their attention to detail, precision, and perfection. Tonight, the artist vowed to preserve the woman's pretty black face. The woman panicked, while the artist laughed and counted her breaths and movements. 1, 2, and so on. The woman folded her hands in prayer, saying she was expecting a child. The artist told her so what. The woman's body moved in a rhythm as if she were having convulsions. The artist loved it. At this point, the artist became impatient, growing tired of her. The solution was to injure her instead of killing her immediately. The artist felt they were doing her a favor since they were willing to call the police afterward. Meanwhile, Detective Eleanor Hayes sat on the bed and thought. At 28, she felt older. Her husband, Dr. Nathaniel Hayes, a renowned forensic psychologist, was special. He was in his early 50s, the age of her father. Yet Nathaniel was confident and met her needs. Their relationship sparked rumors, but after 5 years, she didn't care. Meanwhile, Eleanor was scheduled to testify on the stand in an unsettling case. A father killed his boss for looking at his daughter inappropriately. Eleanor, a young detective, had to acknowledge her many enemies. Defense attorney Bob Jones quickly interrogated her. She saw him as a jerk, part of the job. Jones questioned the blindness of criminals. He asked about self-defense. At first, Eleanor spoke well about her expertise, revealing how people often overlook the truth about those closest to them. Family sometimes protects their own, even when they shouldn't, she said. But as time went on, she started to ramble, looking down when the answer was a simple yes or no. She seemed less confident. On her way home, Eleanor received a call from dispatch. She was told a body had been discovered at Bellwood University. The woman was barely alive. Eleanor was struck. Damn. At the scene, Eleanor noticed the on-site officer's lack of sensitivity. At one point, an officer came up and rudely asked, "So, what's the deal?" While the other officers just stood there in a line talking. Overwhelmed, Eleanor accidentally placed her elbow near the victim before realizing her mistake. She told the woman to fight, that she was a strong black woman. But then Eleanor noticed, upon closer inspection, that although the girl looked slightly different from Eleanor, she still had some of the same facial features. Lost in thought again, Eleanor put her elbow near the victim as she looked straight ahead, shocked.